Oh, yeah, no, it turned off my audio options as well. Yeah, it reset everything when Streamlabs crashed, and it reset everything. So none of that audio is coming through. Yeah. Streamlabs is a piece of shit. It froze. It showed us a load of follows it hadn't previously shown, many of which I believe might be bots, and if they are, I'm probably going to have to block them. Either Mimi or me will look into that. Yeah, okay, so... Reverse is on X because the tank mode is on LT. That's the... I hate it. Like, this car doesn't control good. Apparently, if I complete a lap in less than those, I get... Every second and 42 I get +1 Batman and kissing?
I can't seem to find access to seeing follows, so you'll have to...
irritating. I'll deal with it myself after this, don't worry. But yeah. Riddle me piss. And now I've unlocked additional expansion missions? Except I haven't, because Riddler's just going to let me leave. Also, the colour of everyone's text has changed. That's really bizarre.
The Riddler would be quite so easy. Oh, Dark Knight. You sweet, naive sentinel. Of course it wouldn't. Still, thanks to your unrelenting desire to showboat, I now have several hundred terabytes worth of performance data relating to that latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. Naturally, I shall be using this data to calibrate further challenges and trials. I'll see you soon, Detective. There's a lot more to come.
I think he's lying to himself. I think Riddler just wants a hug, really. And I've been thinking, when I was playing City, I saw the Hush stuff, they did that, and I was like, wait, they've only just started Hush, even though Hush was hinted at in the first game? No, they were actually just only now doing the thing where Hush steals a man about Bruce Wayne's face. Which may be what I'm about to go do, for the record.
Someone
God,
killed,
even that's
mutilated, and posed a body on Merchant Bridge. If I'm going to stop them, then I need to investigate the crime scene for clues.
I do not like the controls of this. It's just the way they've moved controls around make it feel really... Some things feel really unnatural right now. Like, I'll grow to learn it, but like... Why not make it a toggle to swap between car mode and tank mode? Like, and then just have brake on the button that most games use for cars braking? Wouldn't that make some more sense?
Alfred, I found the mutilated body Cash was talking about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death.
Also, there doesn't seem to be detective mode in this so far. Not sure what's going on with that.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory
God, that is a fucking autopsy gun, huh?
It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database.
Bro.
I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
His face is wrapped in bandages. It's fucking Hush. My guy. Oh, I guess the deep tissue scanner is matched to... Oh, is PP not there? I'm not finding any evidence this is PP. Okay, so muscle at the muscular level. He has eaten
a wedding ring in the lower intestine.
Wedding ring.
The inscription reads Ophelia.
What the Did Batman really need to see PP? Did...
The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't fully healed, so it must have been recent.
Oh, I see. It's like... So there's going to be a hint on each level. Oh, and then... Which will narrow it down. Okay.
Deformity on the
This
left
is
ear.
neat.
Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis, a birth defect. Alfred, the victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring, Ophelia, his ex-wife. He was last seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling
Oh,
card.
opera music? Yeah, no, that's definitely... Yeah, that's definitely harsh. Thomas Elliot likes opera. It's harsh. It's fucking harsh. It's... Ugh! I haven't even done any combat yet. Let's see if I can make the Batmobile more drivable. No. No. Move faster. There we go. Problem solved. I guess each upgrade costs a different number of points now to stop you just boosting one thing and one thing only like I was doing in the previous games. Sure. Well, no, I want that. Batman stung for longer. You can use a Batarang while gliding. Jesus, that's fucking ridiculous. Mimi, are you muted? Say things.
No.
No,
No.
yeah, you just haven't said anything since the stream came back, so Panda was curious. Can I upgrade my gadgets? No. I already have the super stun. Oh, good, critical strikes. That'll probably make me. Yeah, I'm having a time with games right now, huh? Like, most of this isn't like huge. It is mostly nitpicks right now,
The missing
but
fire crew's not safe on these streets. I'll start by checking Dixon Dock West. That was their last reported location.
there we go. You know, I'm Batman. I don't need to drive on the roads. The police can't stop me. I'm Batman. I'm definitely not the bad guy in this situation.
Think he's had enough?
Definitely not. You're definitely not running a tank through a civilian area.
Please.
You know, I got a lot of respect for
Who the fuck bullies firemen? Wait, what? I can just tap a button to get thugs from a distance now?
Batman. God, it's really you.
What happened here?
Our truck was attacked. Rioters dragged us out one by one. We were separated, taken away. Please, they're gonna kill us.
I'll save your crew. Wait here. I'll get a GCPD officer to pick you up.
Don't worry, officer. You'll be fine. I'm leaving you alone in this building. Why can I? What? Batmobile assisted takedown. Oh, Jesus. Hey, make me. I guess I can just take people down with grappling. Okay, sure. Yeah, this doesn't have the... I mean, maybe it's... I enjoyed the other ones more, I think. It's just like... This doesn't feel like it has the charm. And these are all like, yeah, consider... 24%. Okay, so apparently I need to do enough of the Fear Most Wanted to unlock these extra things that I didn't know were in the game. Yeah, so in order to unlock the DLC stuff, City of Fear Most Wanted mission needs to be got to 60% for most of those to unlock. For all of those to unlock, even.
It makes sense. Stuff like War of the Cowls, you don't want to have too early
Heading
on.
to the clock tower to see what Oracle's found on Scarecrow's toxin.
I literally don't even know what those DLCs are. That's the thing.
Pretty sure the Azrael thing is one of them.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure you've said that before. Because
All right, guys, it's party time.
Bit where you get to play as Azrael, yeah.
yeah, clearly you can, because he's shown up in the challenge missions for some. Here I go flying to Clocksmith's Tower.
Azrael has potential is the thing. He's arguably a more efficient Batman than even Batman.
Azrael's an interesting concept. I think the whole point is that he's not a good Batman. Oh, I
He's
have
a
to
bad Batman, but he's also...
What the so explosives can't get through there. That's not an explosives? Okay. Now I have Detective Vision. It's just on a different button for no reason.
Yeah, that is kind of the issue with putting Azrael in this game, isn't it, Panda?
Identity confirmed.
Yeah. There's also the other problem
Bruce-
with the Batman that kills idea, which is just this game, not to spoil it, has something like that. And here I am, I'm going to use my computer. Barb's going to be pissed that I hid all her stuff in the floor.
Do I come in the Batcave and start messing with all your stuff?
Hey!
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we'd been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing
There were a
process?
mysterious amount of Ace Chemicals
Why
advertising
didn't I see this?
things in that
The reaction
restaurant.
emits a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
I'm going to steal
Bruce,
someone else's property.
I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop
He
Scarecrow.
shouldn't. He shouldn't treat the women in his life as mere objects of for him to protect. That seems very rude of him, in fact. Why would Jim Gordon do this? I think, Jim, that's a very rude thing to do. And also, I don't have the gadget to let me open this yet, I guess. Sure. I get that it's a game, but it's a little irritating that it's just like, yeah, no. I guess Bruce just fucking...
Jim, we've got a way to find out where Crane's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
I mean,
Get your men ready.
it's no one's fault
As soon
but
as we've got a
Joker's,
location, I'll let you know.
All right.
And maybe you could argue Alan Moore, but... Locked hologram, which allows me to drift continuously in the Batmobile for 3 seconds. Can I... Can I have my Batmobile, please? Excuse me, pardon me, come through. Sorry. if you run over Batman, he just gets in. Yeah, why don't you all just get in, you nerds? We've got plenty of room for you.
Give up the hunt, Bat. You won't find me until I want you to.
It's weird that Scarecrow sounds like this in this one, I find. Like, in the he sounds all intimidating, he's spooky. In the last ones, he's just like... I don't think he talks at all. He doesn't sound like this, though. I think you mean Zack Snyder. I'm hijacking this property that isn't mine because I'm a dickhead. That was made of clay.
The generator's damaged. I need to bypass it and power the antenna directly.
Hello again, Mr. Wayne. How can I help you
Lucy's
this
Fox is
time?
actually here now.
Is the power winch ready for deployment?
It's 100% functional. Though no guarantees if you're intending to pull that car of yours up the side of a building.
You read my mind.
It's in the job description, Mr. Wayne. Batwing's on its way.
Mr. Wayne, I do all this for you. And what you do for me, I've made your son a supporting character in one thing, I think. I mean, yes, Mr. Wayne, it was very nice of you, but that isn't in this continuity. Over here, Carmobile. Yeah, DC Comics has a problem sometimes where they... I think this has been said by other people who are smarter than me. Quite often DC only seems to remember that they've written 3 comics. The Killing Joke, The Dark Knight Returns, and Watchmen. And those are good comics in their correct context, apart from maybe The Dark Knight Returns. I think that's aged quite badly, especially with more knowledge of Frank Miller's politics.
I'll improvise.
Being hot shitting garbage.
The winch needs a secure anchor point to function. Once it's attached,
But in regards
just hit
to
reverse.
Watchmen and Killing Joke, those are very much contextual. And also, to be fair, Killing Joke is just bad about women. There's just no real way around that. It's sad, but like, yeah, no. I'm destroying property. Oh god, yeah, no. I've seen reviews of the Dark Knight Rises sequels, and well, 2's the bad one. The 3's apparently okay because it's not written by Frank Miller, although mostly not written by Frank Miller, although also not exactly like.
Some think you killed him. I know better. I know there are some lines that even the Batman fears to cross.
Oh, God, I am just fucking destroying shit, huh? This game really just say Batman can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Right now, the city is covered in toxic gas. People aren't really going to complain.
But it's like, I get that, but on the other hand, I feel like Batman would want to minimise property damage rather than doing this for the first option. This was his first choice. Also, there's posters for the Grey Ghost everywhere. What's with that? Good. Time to destroy more property. It's like, okay, so Batman would do one of, I think a actual hero would probably pay for all this, but Batman probably can't do that because, like, that would reveal his secret identity almost instantly. I don't know, I just feel like the man who cares so much about a city that he becomes a man in a bat suit to protect it would probably not be so cavalier about destroying these wonderful pieces of artwork, you know? I feel like he'd be a bit more reluctant.
You think that, but then again, he bought a tank.
Yeah.
You can't love your city and buy a tank that you then proceed to use in that city.
Yeah, also...
The anchor point is secured to the wall. I can't move it using the Batmobile, but maybe it can hold the car's weight.
Well, I guess I've destroyed that man. And advertising that he paid for. Yay, I'm Batman. I like they've added the Wayne Regeneration Project signs around so that they can just be like, yeah, no, Batman's a good boy still. He's gonna pay for it, honest. Also, now I have to mash. What the? What the fuck is this minigame? He has a plane! He could just get the back electricity cables out.
Oracle, I've restored power to the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now. I was just talking to Robin. I think you should too.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow faster together.
What you're working on is more important, Tim.
Can wait one night. Let me help.
I've got this under control.
Okay. Listen, try checking in once in a while. We're partners, remember?
He just wants to help, you know.
Is the antenna
Fuck
ready?
my adopted son.
But we're going to need a microwave tower to triangulate Scarecrow's location. There's one at
In this
Falcone
continuity,
shipping in
the
the
current
Cauldron.
Robin is very
I marked
definitely
it on your
Tim.
map.
Nightwing exists
Thanks,
as Dick Grayson, and Jason Todd died.
Did in fact die. Via a crowbar to the skull.
Damian Wayne, the shittiest and hence best Robin, does not exist yet. And probably
You're
never
wrong,
will,
he
because
is the
Talia's
worst
fucking
Robin.
dead. And she's his
He is
mum.
not a good Robin.
Abandoned in terror by those
Damian Wayne is not the best Robin. You're wrong.
by those who have
He's a little shit. I love him. He's so nasty. He's a nasty little shit. It's great.
Jeff is a better Robin than Damian is.
No, here's the thing. I'm joking. I think my favourite is Rob? I don't know. I don't think I've interacted with most Robins deeply. Like, I think Dick Grayson is more interesting having come into his own as Nightwing. So calling him the best Robin. Carrie Kelly is only in The Dark Knight Returns.
Scarecrow's men are
And,
guarding the antenna.
and doesn't
I need
really
to
exist to
evaluate
do
the
anything
threat and
except
plan
for the
my
Batman
attack.
story.
That happens, this whole operation falls apart.
So,
For the hostage?
5 soldiers, all armed. If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage.
Your crew said he'd be here. If you ask
here we go. We're being taught how to.
If I can separate them, they'll be easier to take down.
his face. You kidding me? I can't even. The guy.
So you use my Batarang. What's it
Hey,
want me
hear
to?
that? Someone's out there. You two, go take a look.
Knock,
The door
knock.
stays locked. I'm taking no chances. Got it, boss.
God, it's gonna get me so much that the
The
night vision's on a
Batmobile's
different
powering
thing
the
now,
antenna.
because they
I
decided
can't
that.
use it right now.
Okay, so in previous games, LT was detective mode, and now the
They
up
put in
button is
Origins.
detective mode.
They moved it in Origin, so
Did
technically
they?
this has been the standard for 2 games at this point.
Oh, that's stupid. But yeah, I mean, I don't here's the thing, I never played Origins either, and I never will because they haven't given it to me for free. So, so LT being detective mode is what I instinctively want to press still. Because, like, how often are you going to want to summon the Batmobile? Not that often during fast-paced stuff. So you'd probably want it on a button that you want to press less, like the up button. Meanwhile, you want to be going in and out of detective mode, flipping constantly. But to press the button that's on detective mode, you now have to turn off your eyeballs. I mean, I could just remap the body.
The Batmobile's powering the antenna. I can't use it right now.
I'm not trying to use it. I'm trying to fucking punch a man. Do. You're asleep now.
I'm good for ammo. You guys let me know if you need any.
No, I wanted to get in. Oh, it's B to get in the grate now for some reason. Okay. Sure, I'm sure that was necessary.
He's not getting in here. We've got everything covered.
Here's the thing, I can remap these controls if it really bothers me, but it's just irritating that they changed them in the first place? To me, does that make sense?
Well, I think, didn't they have a generation swap at one point? So it might
I think this is
that.
the only one that was released on a different generation of console, so
Which is
I
probably
can't
why.
remember those.
3 more soldiers inside.
The
I think
graphics
they're
are
safe if they stick
visibly
together.
better. Like, more high fidelity.
Lucius, I've got a hostage situation.
Silently
3
talking to
gunmen.
his friend.
I need to take them all out before they can react. Is it ready?
Flexible plates over an MR fluid armor layer. You'll move faster, hit harder, and look scarier while doing so.
Send it,
Yeah.
Lucius. Now.
Already
The
airborne,
tank
Mr.
controls
Wayne.
don't feel good. The Batman controls feel slightly worse than they did before. I'm just... This is all petty nitpicking so far, but, like... It's yeah. I don't want to deny that this is quite petty so far. But, like... It feels worse than City to me right now. Anyway, time to put on a new, more bulletproof set of clothing. Weird that I didn't put this on when I went out in the morning, but sure. Also, oh, he's flexible fucking bat pecs. That's not less scary, that's funnier, I'll be honest. Also, he just had his face out! Bats! There's dudes right over there!
Well, Mr. Wayne, let me walk you through it. The outer and inner layers of the bodysuit are made of a titanium dip tri-weave. It's between those layers where things get interesting.
Are you coming on to me?
Wayne Tech MR fluid hardens in response to impact. With this kind of shock absorption, you'll be able to put more force into your counterattacks.
Okay,
The liquid armor's more flexible than the fibers you're accustomed to as well.
It's good at
You
punching.
can use that increased maneuverability to take out multiple foes in quick succession.
We improved your suit. That you didn't need to do a cutscene about this.
Batmobile's electromagnetic eject mechanism too. You'll fly out of that thing like a bullet from a railgun.
Yeah, we don't.
Which the new grapnel launcher will pull you
Like, if you put this in a data file somewhere, it'll be fine, but, like, I don't want to skip this, because it's a cutscene that they forced me to watch, so... Also, look at his bat butt.
How's it feel, Mr. Wayne?
Look at his bat butt.
The AR training program should you want to run diagnostics, or just break it in.
Let me look at Batman's ass, you cowards. Yeah, look at that bat butt. He strikes fear into the hearts of criminals. Anyway, now rather than dealing with the hostage situation, he's gonna
Simulation activated.
go into a hologram. Okay, apparently there's something called a fear multi-takedown. That's neat. kind of neat.
Simulation activated.
So yeah, no, get in the right position and you can just take the floors out.
Simulation activated.
Batman is now so fast he can punch this. Oh. Can I take him down by dropping through here? Yes, apparently I can. This is... See, this sort of little improvement is rad. But the things like the Batmobile, it's not really quite working as I want it to.
Simulation failed.
Okay, so I have to get all of them, I guess. Sure. Okay, so that... I pressed the Y button there by accident and it still worked.
Simulation complete.
Yeah, no, there we go. I've worked out how to punch men real good. And that's given me another upgrade for my bat nipples. Where's the bat nipples upgrade? Fucking... I don't know if I'm going to do worse at... The upgrade tree is massive, and that's kind of a good thing, and kind of not. Because it means a load of freedom, a load of interesting choices to make. It also means I don't know what the fuck to pick next.
You'll work it out.
I don't want to use any of the armor upgrades right now because, like, I don't think those will be that useful. Oh, there's more hollow missions I can do on this rooftop. I guess.
3 gunmen, 1 hostage.
I'm going to
Time
try and
put
avoid
this
doing
suit
some
to
of
the
these in that
test.
case.
The Batmobile's powering the antenna. I can't use it right now.
The new suit is faster and more mobile. By getting close without being...
Hey, another tutorial for the same thing I just got tutorialized on.
Help me!
Apparently this is version 8.3? What does that mean? Okay, and also I have to stand here to
You
rescue.
said you were quick, but I never saw anyone take down 3 armed guys like that. Unbelievable.
You're safe now. I'll send someone to pick you up.
Thank you. You tell me you're gonna find Scarecrow. That son of a bitch needs to be stopped.
Yeah, it's just quite an overwhelming upgrade tree. Again, it's nitpicks. Like either remapping the controls I don't like, but it's like, it's not the worst. I don't actually. I kind of have. I feel like this batsuit looks a bit silly to me somehow.
Oracle.
But, like, why have the
slidey
slidey bits when you could have just had a
I made an anonymous call to
strong
GCPD.
outfit?
They're gonna send
But
someone to
whatever.
pick up the hostage.
Hiding the fact that
Come
you're
on,
using
connect.
that to.
Love the suit, by the way. Okay, both
Yeah,
towers are
no,
fully
like
online.
it's got all the sliding bits. And
Time
that's an
to find
interesting
Scarecrow.
idea, but that should really be happening under a layer of cloth to make it look like that's Batman's muscles if they really want to scare people. Because this, you look at this and you're like, oh, it's a man in a suit of armor. You don't see. Okay, sorry. This is again. I'm just being a nitpicky bitch because I'm having an okay time with this game, not a fantastic one. Like, so far the sex seems to be
both
better as
antennas
well,
to identify
which is
the
nice
micro and
because
radio
Rocksteady
wave
clearly haven't
frequencies
actually
across
improved.
Gotham.
But
If I can find both frequencies at the same location, I'll know where Scarecrow is manufacturing his toxin.
what the? What the? What the? I'm doing what? I found a microwave or a radio tower.
The radio and microwave frequencies point to Ace Chemicals.
Oh,
That's
no
where Scarecrow's
shit,
producing the
Batman.
toxin.
Ultimate fucking detective, my ass. I worked that out
I
from
traced the pure
posters on the
toxin to Ace
walls.
Chemicals. That's where we'll find Scarecrow.
Impossible. I've had a team there ever since the evacuation started, just like you asked.
Crane must have bought them off. Or worse.
I'm in the area. I'll round up my guys and head over.
Hold off until I get there, Jim. I'm on my way.
Hold off for a second, Jim. I've got to do some VR tutorials. What? Don't question me. No, I'm not going to do these because... Here's the thing, I know how to do most of these already, but I want the points for upgrades. Ugh, look, I'll do these on... If I'm doing these, I'll do them off camera, because this is entertainment time.
Evacuation? Batman will take care of Scarecrow, and I'll take
Not
care
really
of
noticing the
everybody.
difference between the grapple boosts. It's pretty. The game's prettier than the previous ones, and the previous ones weren't exactly bad to look at, even being 10 fucking years old. They were still pretty games. But yeah, I am feeling a little bit like using like I liked traversing the city in Batman Arkham City. You know, it was pretty fun already. And now it's the inoptimum decision over using a car, which doesn't control very nicely.
Any word from inside?
It also would be nice if I could have smooth transitions
We
between
think there's a
cutscenes and
skeleton
gameplay, but that's
crew left in there, but they're
again,
not responding and the facility's
hard to do.
locked down.
If they're still alive, I'll find them. They should
Like,
be able to
sometimes,
tell us what
that one's
Scarecrow's
a bit
up to.
I just want to beat up Scarecrow so I can unlock all the weird DLC missions I didn't know existed. Oh no! Is that the Arkham Knight? Who could that be? Batman, he's firing missiles. You're not immune to missiles. My guy.
Time to die, old man.
In death, he has nothing left to fear. Keep him away from Ace Chemicals.
Okay, so I only survived my extreme stupidity because Scarecrow wants me to live. Okay.
Tonight.
Oh no, tanks. How will I take those out?
Friend of yours?
So Ace Chemicals was in Arkham City
Stay
previously.
here, and I'll go find out.
Oh, I guess my car's here. Okay.
First, I need to investigate the compound.
Okay, I guess I can't just... Yeah, sure. I guess I've got to be a sneaky bitch. Wow, those helicopters look... too big to be practical.
Oracle, whoever this guy is, he's assembled an army. I need a name.
All right. We've got something here from a Black Ops team operating in Venezuela. They discovered a hidden training facility housing soldiers bearing the same insignia. There's nothing but speculation on their commander, though. The only thing sources agree on is his name. The Arkham Knight.
The Arkham Knight. Hack into their comms. I need to know what they're planning.
Anything else?
There's a crew of Ace
would you
Chemicals
call that,
workers
sir?
left on site. They'll be able to help us track down Scarecrow and locate his bomb. I need to find them.
Each worker will be carrying a unique ID chip.
If I can access their personnel records, I'll be able to track them.
There's a security terminal in a booth near your location. Try there.
So... I don't know how much of this game I'm going to
There
be
were
playing on
5
stream.
soldiers,
Probably not all of it.
each one armed and dangerous.
So I'm
Before I
going to
can
do a
access that
brief
terminal, I'll
spoiler
need to take them
discussion
down.
based on stuff that I remember about this game. I know who Arkham Knight is. I do not remember his reasons for being called Arkham Knight in-game. I remember his out-of-game reasons, though, because he is a twist that you should see coming if you know Batman.
Taking people by surprise. Choppers coming over the horizon, blowing the crap out of the target. How come you're not on one of the choppers then? I ate something bad the other
Is this the thing about how if you remove the ears, it's quite clear whose helmet that is, among other things?
The ears also make it even more obvious who it fucking is.
Oh, I know, but literally later they just remove the ears and just go with, you know,
Yeah,
the
it's,
actual helmet.
Yes, I want to be 100% clear. I know who it is, and it is Red Hood. And
Target locked. Spread out. I'm gonna check for casualties.
my guy, you might want to check a bit harder, bud!
By the access.
Okay, so I fucked that up because I didn't know which quickfire gadgets work in this game.
It's safe to access the terminal.
But yeah, no. They wanted to
Let's see
do
far
the
above
Jason
right.
Todd comes back from the dead, becomes the Red Hood storyline,
Data connection active.
but
Data
they
decrypting.
didn't want people
Somebody's
to
downgraded
guess
the
that was what they were doing, so they just called him Arkham Knight instead. Except it's still bloody obvious. So
Oracle, I've got the ID.
basically, these guys have made up 0 unique villains this whole time. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, I can use melee weapons for longer? And... okay, so I remembered how to quickfire the Batclaw.
Codes. If I reach a high vantage point, I can use the bat scanner to locate the workers.
Okay, I've marked the tallest structure in the area on your map. Try not to fall.
Bitch, I'm Batman! You do not need to ask me to try not to fall. I'm used to not falling. Yeah, it says also, like... it's finally they're doing a game without the Joker, right? Thank goodness there's no Joker in this
I can
game.
release the bat scanner and search for the workers.
Like, Origins looked like it was going to be the first one at the Joker, but then they made Black Mask be the Joker in disguise as a
I've managed
twist.
to intercept some radio traffic between Scarecrow and this Arkham Knight. Relaying it to you now.
I had him in my sights. I could have ended it right there. We have not broken him yet. It will come. Now I've waited long enough. Batman
What the fuck am I doing?
tonight. Why do you hate him so much? You can never understand. Your revenge is at hand.
What am I?
This is his last night. I'll make sure of it.
Any idea who the Arkham Knight is? Sounds like the two of you might have some history.
I've made a lot of enemies.
I'm just... but yeah, no, there's like, yeah, no, they but Rocksteady don't seem to be able to do a game without Joker in it.
Worked.
That's another
There
spoiler
are
for
5
this
ID
one.
markers showing up within the
Kind
facility.
of.
Let's hope they're still alive.
Joker kind of shows up in this one, I remember that. Which is, again, thoroughly disappointing because I wanted to see them do something with not Joker. Let another villain have some time in the spotlight. Maybe, you know, Scarecrow, that character we found really, really interesting in the earlier games or something. Maybe, I don't know. You know. Batman does have a bad habit of creating enemies. They could have used Hush, yeah. Like, literally one of the original people got kind of upset about Hush not being Jason Todd after they did a big fucking fight scene with Hush pretending to be Jason Todd. So people got so upset about that apparently that they decided to retcon it into the Red Hood story. That was actually Jason Todd, which just weakens Hush, honestly, as a story. Like, you could have just had them fight later. Just...
this guy? Yeah, but we can't.
It's...
Orders say to keep him alive. Why? Who knows?
also fucks up the reason that they realise that in Hush that it's not actually Jason. Fucking...
Typical. Doesn't mean we can't
The only way to rescue the worker is to pull down that wall. I need to get the Batmobile into the compound.
Good,
I'll get the factory entrance open first. Then I'll bring in the car.
Okay, so I can't save this guy until I open a door. Thanks for not highlighting it.
Should have known I'd end up on guard duty.
Yeah, here's the thing. They've got Hush set up already, so they can't use Hush. Because they couldn't wait to have Hush be a side quest in Arkham. They made Hush a side quest in Arkham City. And rather than being like, we'll probably use Hush at some point, right? I mean, I get it. They didn't plan all these games together because they didn't know which they were actually going to be able to make. Things like that. But, like, it does kind of irritate me that they've just
killed one of the workers.
Damn it.
They wanted to be smart. It was one of these whole wanting to be smarter than the audience things. Oh, fuck. Oh, apparently moving the mouse makes the camera move. Sorry. I knocked the mouse trying to fix something.
From now on.
Thanks.
Wait!
I found a way to get the Batmobile into the compound. They'll pay for this. All of them.
Fucking. Hey, Batman, you gotta sign the maiden sign-in sheet.
Time to bring in the car.
Main gate's open, get ready. You got $1 billion tank headed straight for you.
We've deployed a Diamondback to the main courtyard, sir. We'll crush him.
Gotta love their optimism. Your 60mm cannon will penetrate these heavily armored units.
Oh, I guess I have to pick the Batmobile remote then, huh? And then I have... Concrete doesn't work that way. Why am I trapped in first person?
I need to get the car to this area before I can use it.
Bats.
Sir, he punched through the armor, just like you said.
He's searching for hostages. Keep non-essential radio chatter to a minimum. He'll be listening. You are listening, aren't you, Batman? Then listen to this. To all embedded units in Gotham, Operation Savior has begun. Each one of you has a role. Each of you knows your role. So move out of
Imagine if you were threatening Batman and he just fell in the river. Oh, well, okay, I'm destroying the Ace Chemicals plant. It's fine, don't... yeah, no, definitely not completely destroying a city because I'm driving a tank to an area that wasn't designed for it. It's fine.
And you're an American, that's what they do. Probably in other countries, admittedly.
I just...
Get me out of here!
Did I won? Did I won, sir? I punched him and he got shot. Does that count as win?
Probably.
It's like I should be enjoying this. It's just more of the thing I quite liked, but...
Go, go, go! Run out!
Oh shit, look at it. It's Arkham Boy. Here he is. Why did he name himself that? I don't fucking know.
Keep your guns trained on him. If he even looks like he's planning to leave that room, open fire. Oh, and avoid the bat symbol. It's a little trick. It's where his armor's the strongest. Aim for the weak spots at the shoulders first, then coordinate fire at the points where the plates meet.
Please.
You say something?
Leave him out of this.
Always defending the weak and the helpless. That's what I like about you. Predictable. And that's why we're gonna win. We know your move before you do. We know how you think!
Do you know what I'm thinking right now?
Of course, you're thinking, who the hell is this guy?
No. I'm just trying to decide which one of you I'm going to take out first.
And just so we're both on the same page here, I fully intend to kill you. But first, we're gonna make you suffer. We have the target. Just say the word and I'll end this now. Gotham will be ours. You don't understand. There are no second chances.
Just say the word and I'll kill this freak.
You'll regret this.
Oh, it's giving me a hint.
Hmm?
Ah, here we go. Well, it's like you shouldn't have ignored the big tank behind you, lads. I'm honestly surprised I did. I'll be honest.
Incredible. I thought they were gonna kill us both.
You're safe now.
Do you want to get in my baby buggy, friend?
You don't know the half of it, Batman. Scarecrow, he was...
Stay calm and tell me what you know.
They've been running the plant for hours. They brought in trucks, weapons, soldiers, shipments of hazardous materials. They knew exactly what they were doing.
He's producing his toxin on a massive scale.
It's bad. Real bad. We're talking about a gas cloud that could cover the entire eastern seaboard.
Where do I find Scarecrow?
I got no idea. All I know is he's moving ahead with his plan. And he's got a whole freaking army backing him up. We're screwed, Batman.
I'll stop him. But first I'm getting you out of here. Wait by the Batmobile.
Have you found Scarecrow?
Not yet. It's worse than I thought.
How much worse can it be?
He's building a bomb big enough to cover the entire East Coast in fear toxin. Take your men and get out of here. Head to GCPD and lock it down. Keep everyone inside.
I'll get my men off the streets, but I'm going nowhere. You bring anyone you find to me.
Jim, it's too dangerous.
You'll stop him. I know you will.
Yeah, get in the baby buggy, friend. Yeah. No, wrong button, sorry.
Hold tight. I'll get you to Commissioner Gordon.
It's... How do I... I've somehow got stuck in first-person Batmobile vision, and I don't know how to fix that. What's the... No, Batman! What's the bloody button? Okay, there it is. Okay, it was right trigger, apparently. No, or right bumper? I can't tell the difference.
If I don't stop Scarecrow's bomb, there'll be no city to save.
Where am I going now? I don't have detective vision in the car. Yet another reason, cars aren't good. Hey Jim, you wanted a hostage? Here you go, buddy.
Great work. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
We're not done yet, Jim. I'm going back for the others.
Whee! Jim, I've got to do save all of them. I've got to destroy as much of this factory as possible, Jim. You understand? I want that bus. That bus sounds fun. Okay, so I'm presuming I'm going to have to do some stuff on foot before getting that to move. Okay, so one of the Joker's origins is... I say one of because part of the point of the Joker is that there isn't a set origin. Like... The Killing Joke does this while giving the Joker an origin, points out that... Fuck if they know it's the right one. Like, for all they know, it's just another... potential option. Oh, okay, so I guess I have to go driver.
It's Batman!
Okay. Sir, please let go of me. Oh, he's hired ninjas. Yeah. There's a reason that a lot of Origins go with the Killing Joke one, and that's because it's very popular. Oh, these are just the girl ninjas from the previous game, but not girls. That makes them worse by automatic. But yeah, a lot of people like the falling into chemicals while dressed as Red Hood one.
Aerial units say I want the payload primed and ready to drop. Their army won't be getting anywhere near this city.
Good, I've solved the problem. I have a level up. What can I upgrade today? Nothing? Is the answer nothing? The answer is nothing. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, Ace Chemicals was early and... Yeah, Batman... It's important to consider that Batman was not always the same perception of Batman we always had. Like, the early Batman was basically just a take on pulp heroes and would happily use guns. Also, all of these militia sound exactly like all of the minions did in the previous games. I get they like the guy they get to do that, but, like... Maybe hire 2 voice actors.
Why would you do that? That sounds more expensive.
Oh wait, I've got missile barrage. I'm gonna keep forgetting I've got that.
Tanks can barely touch Alpha Target's vehicle. Offensive capability way beyond expectation.
He's been busy.
Yeah, this man knows everything about... Okay. I jumped out and I wasn't expecting that to happen, I'll be honest. I guess I can explode him. Oh, he's dead. Oh. I guess explosive gel works different in this. Sure. Batman! I released a button and it was like, no, I'm going to stop doing the explosive gel now. Also, I guess now they just need to that detonate the explosive gel? Why did they change the explosive gel? That's... It's not even going to be holding LT and RT to summon the Batmobile, is it? Fucking... guy
That's
with
2
eyes
dead
for
workers
fingers?
now.
Good.
I should have stopped this.
Batman,
Batman,
you of all people know you can't save
I've been
everyone.
talking with Robin. I really think you should consider letting him help you. You're up against an entire army.
She's right. We're a team. This city needs both of us.
I can handle it, Robin. I've told you what you have to do. Now do it.
This can wait.
Why does he even
No, it
have a
can't.
Robin in this
You know what's at
continuity?
stake. I need you to stay focused, or things will get worse. Much
You'd
worse.
think you'd stop after one of them gets murdered by a crowbar.
Yeah, yeah, no. Part of the thing about Tim is that he had to really push to become Robin because of the aforementioned thing.
But he could help you.
Robin can't save those people. The fallout will be every bit as dangerous as Scarecrow's bomb.
He actively wanted to be Robin, and he had a family unlike most Robins. Like, he was interesting because he wasn't like a lot of Robins. He explicitly was like going out to impress Batman because he wanted to be Robin. Because he felt that he needed one to keep him from getting all angsty. Stop him being such an angsty little piss boy. You know? And he's right! And yet, in this, Robin exists because I guess Robin exists, and not because, you know, that's an essential thing to Batman that fucking... Ugh! Robin's there because Robin exists. It's...
That's 3 dead now. These
They're not,
animals
like,
are going
saying
to
things
pay.
like, I joined you so you would be happy or anything. They're not acknowledging these plot points, which would be fine. They're just sort of... Robin just serves the purpose of being there and making Batman look like a fucking dickhead. And also establishing that Jason Todd is dead. I guess.
Mm.
It's like there's no additional Batgirl in this continuity. So why is... Like, there's... I don't have a clue about Batwoman, who part of her thing was that,
Bruce Wayne's cousin.
in some continuities, I think she is. But she's kind of actually independent from the Bat family in the New 52, and that's interesting. That she's not just another person Batman hired. Batwoman is, in fact, basically hunting down supernatural creatures and picked the Bat motif basically by coincidence. And that's kind of funny and neat. But you got a load of these things, the Bat family. There's a load of Bat family members, and there's so much you can do, and it's just...
This is as high as the elevator will go.
There's so many interesting things you can do with stories like this that they just... people just don't. It's like... they are demonstrating right here. This is kind of neat that they're doing the demonstration of why the Batmobile is cool in this one. What you can do, the cool things you can do with a Batmobile in this. That's
You can
kind
use
of
it to
nice.
run over people's heads.
That is one of the things you can do, yes.
It's a bad idea to drop the elevator while I'm still inside.
Oh, I'm trying to press right bumper to change the camera angle, but it's
It's a bad idea to drop the elevator while I'm still inside it.
Batman, I'm trying to look at it from your perspective, dude. Fucking... batted fucking man over here, just... Hey, look, this is a thing that's interesting in theory, huh? Sure is a shame I don't know how to fucking use it. Oh, no.
No, please! I said move! Get up! Take your hands off me! Or what?
Was a continued thing of naming all the innocent victim types and never giving even the slightest thought to, like, the people.
So here's what I don't get. This night guy shows up out of nowhere and assembles an army this size? I mean, he must be richer than Bruce Wayne. How come I never heard of him? He's got his money. Every supervillain around is chipping in on this one. The only one who
that's an interesting conversation that I was forced to hear. Let's kill them! Are you healing him? That's rude of you. Oh, it ended the combat and this guy still got up. Back to bed, friend.
It's okay. You're safe.
You're too
I
late.
can't do the wobbly camera
We're
thing
both
anymore.
already dead.
That's a shame.
You know about the bomb he's building, right?
Where is he?
I heard him saying he was in the central mixing chamber. You know what that means.
He's getting ready to release his toxin.
I've seen what that stuff does to people. If that gas gets out there, it's gonna be chaos.
I won't let that happen. I'm getting you out of here. Get to the elevator. Jim, I've rescued the second worker. I'm coming to you.
What about Scarecrow?
He's in the central mixing chamber. As soon as the technicians are safe, I'm going after him.
Is it as bad as it sounds?
Worse, Jim. But I'll stop him. You have my word.
I am the battered man and I will find the scared crow. And give him a big punchy. I don't know where I'm going. I am the Batman.
God, I'm stuck down here. This elevator.
That elevator is the only way out, he says. Just
It's moving. How are you doing that? Who cares? I'm just happy to be getting out of here.
I love that. That's a terrible piece of design. The elevator's the only way out. That's gonna get people fucking killed, mate.
Alfred.
I saw, sir. Initial scans indicate that the craft is unmanned and being controlled remotely.
Weapons lock deactivated.
Come on then, hero! Let's see if you can keep up with me!
I always thought that part of why Batman didn't like guns was because his parents were killed by them and they were tied to his trauma, but actually it turns out that he just doesn't like killing. Because reasons. Who knew?
I'm not convinced that this Batman doesn't like killing.
I'm not really either, I'll be honest. The people in this universe seem, especially as it goes in a more realistic direction with the art style in this one, continues to have the issue of continues to have the problem of
So, you still not lost your touch? Good. It's gonna make this so much more interesting.
still continues to have the problem of not quite knowing where to make it just cartoony violence and not knowing where to make it realistic violence, and as a result giving you realistic scans of how these people can be surviving, of, you know,
Oh, what's wrong? Reaction slowing down. Idiots should just give up. One,
Scarecrow is preparing the bomb in the central mixing chamber. I need a way in, and I need it now.
I'm working on it, but I'm gonna need a couple minutes.
Find it, Barbara.
Patience is a virtue. You've heard that, right?
Yeah, these games continue to paint Batman as kind of just a massive dickhead.
These two were lucky. Scarecrow's forces have murdered the other workers.
Bastards.
Take them back to GCPD, but be careful, Jim. There's militia all over Gotham.
What are you going to do?
Oracle, I need that route to Scarecrow. We're running out of time.
You're not gonna like this. There's only one entrance, and it's been sealed from the inside.
What about the service tunnel?
It runs behind the main wall of the facility. I've sent you the location. What are you going to do?
Improvise.
Cause massive property damage. Doodle Batman. I'm gonna get sued by Ace Chemicals. Batman. The thing about Lego Batman is it's one of the best Batman movies ever, and I'm not saying that just because it has Daleks in it, but also because it's just real good. So... Well, actually, it's weird because they clearly have
I'll never get past those tanks without the car.
Oh dear, how will I get my car in here? I'll have to do some sort of improvisation. But that's not like me, the batted man. I don't improvise.
Is the strike team ready?
I'm with them now.
Yes, that is a crucial element of my plan. Do not disappoint me.
Oh, I never disappoint.
What do you think they're planning?
First, we need to focus on stopping Scarecrow. Then I'll deal with the knife.
Oh, I'm having a time with this one, huh? It's good enough, Batman. It's good enough. What do you mean, Panda? Because... Okay. Yeah. Come on, Crane. Okay. Put it on the ground. Rotate it a little bit. There we go. Put it down. There we go, Batman. Is that good enough now? All these people are they unconscious? Yeah, they've got 51 beats per minute. That's unconscious and definitely not going to result in their deaths. Even though they are a private militia army and as a result probably fine to kill, but also Batman wouldn't kill them anyway, so why did you put a private militia army in your video game about Batman? Okay. It's like, yeah, this game doesn't feel like they wanted to make a Batman game. It feels like they wanted to make like
Batman, I think I found a weakness.
A lot of elements feel like they wanted to do put them in some other game. Not enough that I don't think it's planned, but in ways like...
Are you sure? Maybe our tanks took out his tank.
But things like...
Profile says it's a car. Then why are they saying tank? I don't know. I hear it's a big car. So what now?
Wait.
Just follow protocol.
Oh, there we go.
They all feel like they would slot too easily into something else.
They feel like they would fit better in something else. Like if you were flying around in this tank with a hero that is okay with killing people, that might be, you know, kind of a bit more fitting.
Are thousands. He is good. We are better.
Oh, I guess the turret won't let me... I guess that the turret doesn't get targeted by fear then, huh?
Your death was inevitable, I'm afraid.
Riddler?
A statistical certainty.
Riddler, why are you here? Why are you wearing a Hawaiian shirt? What's my level up? Is it still 1 point? Yep, so I can't. I don't think... Riddler doesn't bathe. This is the deep Batman canon. Riddler does not take baths.
The soldiers are covered by that sentry gun. I'll have to take them out quickly to avoid detection.
Okay, so what it wants me to do actually is not to get caught by the sentry gun. So it's a matter of timing this properly instead of... Damn it, that guy called dibs on my fucking car. There we go, and now the turret's like they're gone. Can I? You know, yeah. Oh, good, he removes the battery. Just like you should with the mechanized things that are being used against you.
Batman, we made it back to the precinct. God knows how. There are tanks everywhere. The bastards must have been planning this for weeks.
Dig in and do what you can, Jim. I'll deal with them as soon as I've stopped the explosion.
We're all counting on you, Batman. We'll get through this. I know we will.
I want to end the stream soon, but I also just like, I just want to get to the end of this. I want to get to the end of this section, because this is probably still technically what would be considered the tutorial. I want to just finish that bit on stream rather than leaving you hanging. Again, good, my car drives to me.
Right now, our client is preparing to engulf the city in a cloud of fear gas. Do not forget your training. Gas masks, useless. Respirators, useless. Only two things... Feel that? Look out! Suffocating down.
Yeah, lamp to the head, that's non-lethal, right?
No, absolutely not.
The thing that killed the woman from the Phantom of the Opera, completely non-lethal. I mean, to be fair, it's cool, but it's just like... Did you really want to make a Batman game at this point? I pressed the wrong thing. Yeah, you know what? You get to be murdered with a vent because you punched me.
I've just run a simulation.
Oh, good, I can level up something up now. Smoke pellet lasts longer, explosive self stuns for longer. Those aren't really worth it at this point. Combat. I can hold a weapon for longer. Hooray. Or I can just get better at both bullets and not being punched to death.
Based on the mixing chamber capacity. He's not bluffing, Bruce. I guess now we know why he evacuated the city.
He needed control of the plant. Only Ace Chemicals has the facilities to build a bomb of this size.
I mean,
the fallout will be
many
huge.
people have this.
We played right into his hands. He didn't care if everyone ran.
He knew that no one would be able to escape the blast radius.
He's made a big bomb. Nobody could make a big bomb other than Ace Chem. Okay, so there's just a door button here. Okay, and there's turrets over there that are going to be a pain in the ass to deal with without using a big car. Batman, just snap off the lock, dude. It's easier than this. Yeah, the backroad dual jack's neat, and that...
I need to get the car into this area before I can use it.
I pressed the wrong button, Batman. Because...
Forever. The night it becomes a wasteland of nightmares. A forsaken symbol of Batman's failure. A monument to fear. But more than that, we're about to turn Gotham into the epicenter of a blast that will transform the entire eastern coast of America.
I need to stop the chemicals being loaded into the mixing chamber. Once I clear the room, I can focus on stopping the explosion.
Can you though? Can you really though?
Emergency. Blast radius is at 28 miles and driving.
Getting up! Track it! What's this way?
Need I remind you that we are on a tight schedule here? Gotham is going to pay for what its savior did to me.
More reactant loaded.
Oh, okay, so guns hurt. Good to know.
Imagine.
You're old, you're predictable, and you never stood a chance.
This fucking hipster ass motherfucker. Keeps calling me old. Rude. That's the thing though. He's the villain, so he should probably be wrong about Batman being too old to help people, right? But also, he's not.
A forsaken symbol of Batman's failure. A monument to fear.
Batman's actually getting old in this continuity and does need to take a break.
Into the epicenter of a
Fucking...
blast that will transform the entire eastern coast of America into my domain.
Like, maybe the point is that he's right, but he's not right. He's built a fucking private army!
I need to stop the chemicals being loaded into the mixing chamber. Once I clear the room, I can focus on stopping the explosion.
Nitpicker McGee.
Emergency. Blast radius is at 20.
Target got chemical dispenser! This way! Over here! Target disappeared!
Music's nice.
Up there somewhere. Keep looking.
I want to give him credit for something. Music's nice.
Run out and find it!
Hey, do you think you found him? And yeah, again, it's hard to not enjoy it at least somewhat because, like, it's just... It's using the same stuff that made the previous games quite good at this. Like, I'm actually, especially now I'm getting used to detective vision being on a different button. I'm just like, yeah, no.
Need I remind you that we are on a tight schedule here? Gotham is going to pay for what its savior did to me.
Going back for another.
Emergency. Blast radius is at 31 miles and rising.
He's here at the substation!
Hey, buddy. Stop making bombs, it's rude. So the trick is now probably gonna be a... Based on lack of skeleton, Scarecrow isn't actually in there. He's put a load of cardboard cutouts down.
I need to get the car into this area before I can use it.
Okay, so where's the button for the car? Or where's
I know you're out there. The door is open.
Oh, the door's open. That means it's fake, but thank you. I mean, I can see your skeleton isn't in there and that you're just a cardboard cutout already. No, wait, it is him. Okay.
Do you really think you've won?
I mean, all of your stuff is ominously jiggling, but...
I am in complete control.
How do I shut it down?
Let me go, or she dies.
What are you talking about?
Barbara Gordon.
Have you found him?
Get out of there! Now!
Relax. No one knows I'm here.
Oh no, the woman is just going to be used as a flippin' thingy again.
Nothing hurts like losing one of the family. Knowing that there is no one to blame but yourself.
Alfred.
I heard what that maniac said to you, sir. I've been trying to contact Miss Gordon, unfortunately with no success.
Keep trying.
Except you just...
Warning.
Oh good, here's a chemical that I can use. We can discover what the fear toxin's made of. CH3 combined with N. I can't remember what N. Oxygen. So there's 2 bonds to be oxygen.
Warning.
Trying to remember my... Sorry, oh shit, there's an explosion! Sorry,
Preparing neutralizing agent.
What are you doing? It's too late. You can't stop it.
I know. I'm not trying to stop it, but I can reduce the blast radius.
And what will happen to you?
That doesn't matter. Find her, Alfred.
Neutralizing agent deployed.
These canisters are highly volatile. I'm going to have to move slowly. Be very careful.
Sir, I urge you to reconsider. Evacuate now. If you're caught in that blast, you will die.
There's no other way, Alfred.
There's always a way, sir. Please.
I need to be more careful. Slow and steady. Not too fast.
okay. High tension action for everyone. Okay, so we want to keep it below yellow, really. Is the speed we're supposed to be doing this at. I very much doubt that this is anything but a set cutscene, with a cutscene with extra steps, but also I'm gonna...
Agents deployed. Blast radius reduced by 25%.
Can't believe you're following the rules.
I have no idea.
It's my fault they took her.
And clearly, as we all know, rules are meant to be broken immediately as soon as they're opposed.
That she's allowed this to happen.
God, speedrunners must hate this section.
Sir, listen to me. Don't you see? This is what he wants. Without you, Gotham will be at his mercy. You cannot let him win.
I mean, I can't just... It's weird of you to be this reluctant now, Alfred. I've been risking my life on a daily basis since I was a fucking teenager, I think, in this continuity.
Batman starts becoming Batman at 21.
Okay, yeah, okay, not teenager then, but I guess they can't encourage 17-year-olds to become crime fighters. Oh wait, Robin.
I'm monitoring the facility. You're
mind. I'm begging you, leave now.
It's what you taught me. Do the right thing. That's all that matters.
Master Bruce, I implore you, you must get out of there. If this is about Miss Gordon, you cannot blame yourself for what's happened.
I think it's mostly like that, so they didn't have to do too much voice changing stuff for the Arkham Origins one. Because that is meant to be the first Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, they hired a whole different voice acting team for that one. It was clear they were going to be doing the thing that was the trend of the time by spamming out a ton of these games by using, or more than you could otherwise, by using 2 teams. I'm insert it, Bats. Batman! Please don't tell me you're this bad at shoving rods into holes. God, no wonder Catwoman doesn't like you in this continuity. That, they're not eating pussy, like seriously. Jesus.
Neutralizing engine deployed. Blast radius increased by 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Miss me?
Ah, yes! Remember how Joker's not going to be in this one? You remember how one of the big things is finally a game that isn't focused heavily on Joker? Not that Joker's bad, but we'd quite like a break after 2 games of him. Perhaps, you know? Nope, Joker's here. They hid it well from everyone in advance, but yep, here's fucking Joker. He's in this game as fucking well. We'll never be free of Joker. Oh shit, I'm Jim. Well, guess it's up to me.
Great. How the hell am I supposed to get in?
Maybe.
Voice pattern analyzed. Identification confirmed. Welcome, Commissioner Gordon.
Unbelievable.
Dude. Oh look, a poster for the Flying Graysons. I sure hope they don't die horribly creating a Robin. Hey, the Clayface movie. Neat. Don't know what that's about. The Ghost in Grey, or the Grey Ghost, I believe is a hero that inspired Batman in some continuities. But I'm not entirely remembering. That may just be animated series stuff. Yeah, here I am being Commissioner Godson. I'm just going to look at all the details because I'm that bitch. But I'm fairly sure after this sequence is over, I'm ending the stream. I'm stuck in first-person Gordon mode. Okay, here's the quarantine capsules.
Commissioner, thank God. You have to get me out of here. They've locked me up, running tests like I'm some kind of guinea pig. There's nothing wrong with me.
Don't know who you are, but I'm... This does appear to be a medical facility of some description.
Miss me already, Bats? Oh, it's you, Commissioner Boredom. What have you done with my soulmate? If you try to come between us, I'll carve you a smile so wide, your head falls off.
You're acting like a jonker.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. You are the police commissioner. Your face was on that billboard they replaced with mine. What are you waiting for, old-timer? Johnny C doesn't do requests.
You sure you're feeling okay, bud?
coming in here eyeballing me. You think you can police me? Nobody polices the Goliath.
Batman. I'm glad you came, Jim. You need to see this.
What is this place? Who are these people?
Before it killed him, Joker sent his infected blood out to all the hospitals in the state.
I know, we tracked it all down.
We missed some.
How?
Hospital errors. Transfusions that went unrecorded. 5 people were affected. Untreated, the blood's gestated too long. It's altering them. They're becoming...
Joker. My God.
It's a form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, but mutated beyond anything on medical record.
What about that one? He doesn't look like the others.
Henry Adams. He's been infected the longest, but he's symptomless. Immune to Joker's
That's
blood.
that Arkham Knight frame rate.
I've got Robin running tests to find out why. One thing's for certain. Henry's the key to all this.
I've cooperated.
You didn't
I've
tell
done
actual
everything
medical
you
doctors,
asked.
Batman?
You said it would only take a few days.
You kidnapped a
You
man.
can't hold him here against his will.
We're close, Jim.
So?
We can't let him go.
He's
until we
Batman,
see
he's
the
above the
others.
law, remember?
Wait. You said 5. I only count 4. There's one missing.
He'll be here soon.
Batman, get actual doctors. Oh, no, fucking hell. Up.
Can you hear me, Bruce?
Yeah, now I know you're not the real Joker.
Surprise, Bats! You knew this was going
You
to
don't.
happen.
The Joker
sooner or
wouldn't
later.
care.
Me stuck deep inside you. Together, we're going to give the city what it deserves. A new Batman. A better Batman. A darker one. Well, we can come back to this later. First, we need to agree on some priorities. Sure, you saved the city by reducing the blast, but Ace Chemicals is still about to explode. You need to start looking out for yourself. After all, you're brooding for 2 now.
I can't just murder him. This is unfortunate.
Warning, explosion imminent.
Yeah, where's the... Can I summon my car? No. Can I dramatically smash through a window? No. Can I...
Now, if only we had something powerful enough to rip out a wall.
Oh, fuck off, Joker. Don't you tell me how to do my stuff. And also continue to not exist.
Oh, Bats, I've missed you. All the subtlety and nuance of a napalm cinema.
Oh, he does show up on the scans.
Yes, I'm really here, and no, you can't kill me again. I'm playing for keeps this time.
Leave, actually? Oh no, that cop that stayed parked in his car is dead. Oh.
Alfred.
Oh, thank God. When the explosion... I thought you might be...
It's okay, Alfred. I managed to reduce the blast radius and prevented the toxin from spreading into the city.
But what about Scarecrow? Or this Arkham Knight character? They've got tanks, missiles. Their forces are all over Gotham.
Maybe we should have made the
Crane got
explosion
away.
bigger.
I was exposed to his toxin.
Good Lord, are you all right? Remember what happened at the asylum?
It's okay. I had a bad reaction. But it's over now.
I've really got to hand it to Scarecrow. I've never been a fan of his concoctions up till now, but this match, it's intoxicating. It really brings out the me in you.
Sir, did you hear what I said? Commissioner Gordon has been trying to contact you.
Thanks, Alfred. Jim.
You got out. See, I said you wouldn't let me down.
I need to speak to you.
Sure. What is it?
Meet me outside GCPD prisoner detention. I'm heading there now.
Yes. I guess he will be heading there. Oh no! And that's the canonical end of Batman Arkham Knight. Batman drove into the river and died. Okay. Right. Yep. Bit of a short stream, but not... because my throat is still killing me, but I'm glad I managed to get some of that done. I'm probably not playing Arkham Knight on stream again, but I will probably play it off stream at some point. Because I do kind of want to muck around with it still. It's like, again, it's the worst, it's the one I've had the least fun with so far of the Arkham games, but that I've played. I still haven't, I don't think, unless you give me a free copy of Origins, which doesn't give money to Rocksteady, or Warner Brothers, or a lot of people, then they're probably not playing that. But I hope you've all had fun. Here's the ball pit. If you donate, you get in it. But yeah, no. Now that it's not completely broken, and being that I got it free on Epic, I'm pretty happy with Arkham Knight for what it's worth. I will continue to nitpick it for the rest of time, but it's ultimately there's so many worse games out there. Honestly. Especially free game. Especially as I got it free. I do feel that is a factor. And who will be available to raid right now, actually, because I don't actually know who's available. Flipping.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I hope you had an okay time too, Mimi, because...
yeah.
Go, honestly, I just want to pee. It's okay. Just Hachiko. Why? Whatever. Have a Hachiko. I need to pee. The Piddler has destroyed me. I should be following Casey. Why didn't she show up? That's weird. Okay.
Yeah. Casey is live at the moment.
Yeah, she should be. But I've already set it up to raid someone else now. So flipping. Oh, I don't think I ever have raided Casey actually, which is a shame because she does deserve it. But I mean, everyone I follow deserves it, generally speaking. But whoops. I do like to spread out the love as much as possible in regards to raids. But yes, thank you for watching. I usually stream on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM. Thursday is usually the Nebulous Collection, but fuck knows if my throat is going to cope, because flipping heck, my throat is really horrible right now. I'm sorry. I'm surprised I managed this far. Actually, I'm going to have to quietly listen to a bunch of people after this. Rather than doing any more talking. But I do hope you enjoyed my Arkham Knight stuff and that felt substantial. And I hope to see you all again in the future times. Because I like people sometimes. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. I hope you have a good